So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I know, I sound like I'm in some sort of a cave or a spinach can. I don't know. But either way, I've come down with something. I've got a bit of a sniffle today. I am back from Naples. I got a nice tan. I mean, you can't really tell on camera, but it was good fun. And then I'm off again Friday as we're heading to the Carolinas to celebrate our friend's 30th. And then I'll be back, officially back. I feel like I've just been so obsolete on YouTube over the last month, and I need to get back into it. But I'll be honest with you, I haven't missed eFootball at all in the slightest. So it is what it is. We'll get back to it. We will start talking about FIFA 23 because this year, more than ever, I'm going to have to play it, and I will play it. And that's the reason, because there's nothing else to play. Anyway, let's dive into the news. So first things first, the official trailer, I believe, is going to be hitting tomorrow on Wednesday. So when that happens, we'll take a look at it. There's no doubt it's going to be very CGI-y, very similar probably to FIFA 23, etc. But there'll be a lot more women-purposed stuff, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because women football will have a lot of attention this year. I don't know if you guys played a lot of women's football. Personally, for myself, I never dived into it, but, you know, there's room for everything. So that's the first piece of news. Wednesday, we should be getting some sort of a trailer. Other things to touch base upon, and there's one big thing that I'm kind of looking forward to, or at least seeing how it works out. But anyway, first of all, July 20th, that's when the reveal news will start. I don't know how official this news is or how creditable of a source, but for the most part, normally these things are pretty standard, and if they say it's going to happen, it probably will. Different game modes will get their own detailed reveals on different dates. That's always nice. Nothing like cramming everything on one day, so we're going to get things spaced out. Career mode will have its own reveal. Hypermotion will have its own reveal. I mean, we've already seen what Hypermotion does, but they're going to take it to another level. You know how I feel about FIFA's gameplay, and I'm not saying anything until I play it, but it's going to be very similar to last year's game. Pro Clubs and Volta will be revealed together. Not something I really dived into, but I know it's a big one in the community. And then Foot will be revealed last. Not really a surprise, it's a big mode that makes them all the bunts. Now, moving on. Well, before we do that, actually, let's go to this one. So, some more gameplay news. The new power shot mechanic that takes longer with manual aim. Okay, so there's going to be a more manual aim type power shot. They're copying it, folks. They're copying Konami's Sharp Shot. What's it called? Stunning Shot. I've already forgotten the name of it. So that's interesting. Set pieces system reworked and allows for more tactics. I'll be honest with you, I've always struggled with FIFA's set pieces. They don't need to be as complex, but then again, I've never really bothered learning them. So that's maybe my fault. Weak foot used less by players. I think that's a good one. I think Konami can probably take note of that. When they do that flicking with the left foot and it just looks weird, it just loses a little bit of that realism. And new animations for everything. I like that. You know, you want to see new animations. You can't keep recycling the same ones over and over again. Now, moving on, a new game mode for FIFA 23 titled Foot Moments. So this will be online strictly, and it recreates historic football moments. Kind of like WWE. Remember the old 2K game? Well, not the old one because it's still around, but you can recreate the old matches, and it would be kind of cool if you did a Man United versus Bayern Munich 1999 Champions League final. You're a goal down with 2 minutes and you got to try and turn it around. That probably would be quite hard, but could be fun. Gives our rewards for completing that get better as you complete more. And very similar to Madden moments. Well, I do not play NFL in any shape or form, so you guys can let me know what exactly that entails. And then moving on to the chemistry, and we spoke roughly or briefly about this before, that they are changing it, reworking it, replacing it with this new 3 stars system. and we'll see how that works later. Players can link without being directly next to each other. There will be no position modifiers, so that's interesting. You can't play a centre forward and then switch it to an AMF and then switch it to the CMF and diddly diddly. Players have a primary and secondary position. Okay, I think that's better. Alternating positions. And then examples are right here. Cancelo can play left back or right back. Yeah, I mean, some players are adaptable, some aren't. But yeah, I do think having this 3-star system will be better, because it enables you to be able to create more teams. And when you're kind of stuck to just creating the same teams over and over again, it can become quite stale. Now, moving on, folks, we are going to be talking about the cover star. So, this is apparently going to be the new box art. There you go. What do you guys make of that? You got the Geo on the front of the box. I mean, I couldn't honestly, if I'm going to be rude, give a rat's hole. You know what I mean? I don't care who's on the game. Half the time I buy these digitally anyway, so I'm not fussed. It looks kind of cool. I will say it's better than last year's when I thought it was done by a 5-year-old on Photoshop. They just put images everywhere and they didn't look very good for a company that makes billions. But, you know, it looks decent. What do you guys make of it? Let me know. Right, now we're going to finally move on to what I think is quite interesting, because this year it says you will be able to play with real-life managers on FIFA 20 through career mode, says some sort of a leak. So let's go over this. So you will be able to play with authentic managers from the world of football on FIFA 23 career mode, according to leaks. For years, fans have yearned to play with real-life managers like Jurgen Klopp, Pep Guardiola, and Ancelotti on the popular game mode, but ultimately, they've had to put up with themselves. That's right. Well, FIFA 22 welcomed its highly anticipated Create a Club feature, gotta have a breath, that allows users to build a team from the ground up. I never really got into it once again. I'm sorry, I'm kind of staticky here. It's this shirt. All while being able to create your own kit, badge, and stadium. And there it is. That was last year. Moving down. It certainly added another layer to the game, but now it appears fans will be able... Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. Fans will be getting a more immersive experience on FIFA 23 with the addition of actual real-life managers. And there is the selection. Let's go on this and have a look. So there we have it. So you've got the Pep Guardiola, you've got Klopp, you've got Lampard, you've got Pochettino, Unai, good evening. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, beautiful. Santo, you've got Benitez, Pellegrini, Rodgers, Silva, Hodgson, Dyche. Yeah, you know what I mean, love. Hasenhüttl, who's that one? What's the name manager from the old Southampton? Gracia. And Eddie Howe as well from Newcastle. So that's basically, as you know, a lot of English managers. And it'd be interesting to see if that's all of them, or they're going to be adding some more. But that's interesting, isn't it? I don't know what kind of perks you get, or it's strictly just pretty much going to be just a skin. That's really what it is. It's just a skin of a manager that you get to see. So, a reliable FIFA leaker Footcamp revealed the news on Saturday, as we're going to zoom in again. FIFA 23 career mode with authentic managers. You can play a manager career with names like we already said that. So, what else can we expect from the career mode? Well, nothing has been confirmed as of yet, but leaks suggest the mode will feature a stadium builder and editor. Look at this. What Konami should be doing, but they care about the mobile. Ah, Konami. FIFA leaker Footzone says users will be able to edit billboards, stadium capacity, dynamic of the stadium colors, and more. In other news, Paris Saint-Germain forward Kylian Mbappe will be the highest rated player on FIFA 23, according to a leak. I mean, was he the world's best player? No, it's just because he's on the front of the thing. But I don't think Ronaldo and Messi now should be rated the highest. Like, they are declining. Of course they are. They're in their late 30s now, or mid to late 30s. So at some point, you've got to change things up. Mbappe will reportedly become a 92 rated striker on the new edition. And according to the information, the former AS Monaco man, has taken part in the official photo shoot ahead of the game's launch on 30th of September. And there he is. Ridiculous pace. Smiling, because if I was that quick, I'd probably be quite happy too. And there we have it, folks. That's pretty much all I want to cover today, because we're going to be back. We're going to be talking about the trailer and all that stuff once the news starts coming in. And then I'll figure out what I want to do. I mean, I got to get back to Master League. I know, I've just been so busy lately, and now I feel like, so, yeah, not great. But once August hits, then we can start worrying about getting back to streaming and all the other stuff, and maybe eFootball will be fun to play. But we'll find out. Anyway, let me know your thoughts about all the news. Are you excited for this? I'm more intrigued about the player career mode. But if they're going to add, like, you can create your own stadiums and stuff, I think that's a really good way to engage with you guys and have a really good, fun career mode. But obviously, I need to play it. It's down to me. I know. I get lazy and I need to stop. So I am going to, because I know you guys enjoy Master Leagues and career modes, and I enjoy commentating. I just need to stop being a lazy hole. Anyway, we'll be back shortly. Let me know your thoughts. I'm about to die. Until next time, take care.